In today's Chicago scene, we're getting a preview of the Chicago Herpetological Society's ReptileFest. Here now is Steve Sullivan and Deb Crone. I said I was going to get a hug from a snake. He's actually trying to give me a little kiss here, I think, too. Thank you so much for coming in. We have Jason Hood over there with the big snakes we're going to go to in a little bit. But first, let's talk about who we have, our little guest. Hi, buddy.
Well, here we have a bunch of corn snakes. You can see they're different colors, but they're actually all the same species.
Oh, wow. Beautiful colors. And you say corn snakes actually do make good pets.
Corn snakes are one of the best reptiles to have as a first pet because they're actually domesticated just like dogs and cats are.
And you say, like cats, they're not super friendly, but boy, this guy, sure is when you're interacting with him and things.
They like to cuddle, and they're easy to feed.
Oh, uh-oh.
And they like to hang out at your house. And there are other species that you'll see at ReptileFest, like this Sinaloan milk snake, that also make good pets, but of course you would never keep this one with the corn snake because he might eat the corn snake.
Oh my goodness! Okay, stay away from my beautiful corn snake with his beautiful orange eyes. And, I think reptiles are often misunderstood. When they came in here today, people were like, "Oh no, I'm so scared." There's really nothing to be scared of.
Absolutely not, and that's one of the reasons we have ReptileFest. This is a 40,000 square foot hands-on educational experience so that you can see lizards and frogs and snakes and get to touch them and realize that they're actually good neighbors.
And these are animals and species you won't necessarily find in the zoo. Who do we have over here?
Well, this is a leopard tortoise. It's not all snakes at ReptileFest. We have other things. A blue-tongued skink.
A skink?
A skink.
Never heard of a skink. Hi, buddy.
A skink is a type of lizard. This one actually comes from Australia. And it has a blue tongue, as you can see.
You can see his blue tongue. Hi, thanks for showing that off right when we needed you to.
Yes.
You are good on television, aren't you? I'm going to give you the corn snake back so we can continue to meet some other guys. Bye, buddy. See you later.
And not all reptiles either. We also have amphibians. This is a tiger salamander. And we have a very cool frog.
What kind of frog is that? He's all mossy.
Yes, that's exactly it. It's a Vietnamese mossy frog.
Oh,
it's a tree frog, and he wants you to think he's a big piece of moss so that you won't eat him.
And I can see where you would think that,
yes,
certainly with the colors that he has. I love it.
He is gorgeous.
All right, and who are these guys over here? I know we've got a papa.
Yes, this is the male. These are all bearded dragons, and two females here. And we have a little baby.
Oh, and the baby. I've never seen them as babies.
You're more than welcome.
Oh, he's coming right off the desk here. We better put him back in his... Sorry, buddy, but we got to cage you up here so that...
Bearded dragons are also from Australia. And you'll see adults and babies at ReptileFest of all kinds of different species.
Excellent.
This is just a few of them.
Oh, well, thank you so much. All right, and then the very large ones that we are going to see here. Who do we have?
This is
what kind of a snake is
carpet
this?
python that likes to act like a little 3-year-old and when he doesn't want to be held. But as far as giant snakes, this isn't very giant. This guy's only about 6 feet. We'll have some there that are 10 and 12 feet. We have a photo booth where people get the opportunity to take a photo with a giant snake. We usually have a giant albino Burmese python. It's about 12 feet.
Oh, my goodness. Wrap all around you then.
Earlier they had a video of the... actually, Steve's daughter in the turtle pen. We have a tortoise pen for the kids to get on the ground and actually interact with the turtles and tortoises.
Oh, what fun.
And one of the great things about this event is a lot of these kids that come in, they look at a toad, not even a mossy toad like that spectacular one over there, just a common toad like we have here in Chicago, and they say, is that real? And they've never seen
because they've never seen anything like this before. Yeah. And some of these are adoptable. I know we talk about it really takes a good education about reptiles to know you can't just go into a pet store and get them, but if you do, you could rescue one of these guys.
Absolutely. Almost all the animals that we've shown here tonight are actually animals that have been rescued by members of the Chicago Herpetological Society. And that's one of our big functions is education, and we want to educate the public. That's what we're doing this Saturday and Sunday. And then also conservation in the wild and as pets. We fund grants programs and have all sorts of animal rescue programs. And then the advancement of herpetology. So we have monthly meetings at the Notabart Nature Museum, too.
Oh, how wonderful.
This weekend, 10 to 5, that's where you can get 40,000 square feet of hands-on fun.
ReptileFest, have a great time. They are just so gorgeous and so interesting. The Chicago Herpetological Society's 18th annual ReptileFest, as you mentioned, Saturday and Sunday as well, from 10 to 5 at the UIC Physical Education Building. That's at 901 West Roosevelt Road. If you'd like to learn more, you can check out ReptileFest.com. If you want to see these guys again, we're going to put this video up on our webpage, WGNTV.com/midday. And you too can have your picture taken with a big old snake. Coming up next in the Midday Buzz, Tina